market report for October 20th, 2020. So 2020, or 10/20/2020. I'll give you the numbers first and then some analysis afterwards. So for Hoboken, there are 378 active condos. 50 have come on in the last week and 148 in the last month. Under contracts in the last 30 days was 77. Days on market of those under contract, 33. So they average 33 days to get a contract. Sold in the last 30 days was 79, and the average discount was 2.1%. So I'm going to stop right there and give you some quick analysis of what I see. The big thing that stands out to me is that, so in the last 30 days, 148 condos have come on the market. There's 378 total. That, to me, if I do some quick math, means that there are 230 condos in Hoboken that have been out there for more than 30 days. Here we are at the 20th of the month. I'm not sure exactly what the date of Thanksgiving is. I should have looked that up, but I can tell you that it is the fourth Thursday in November, which means it's not that far away. Typically in a market, about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving is where people's minds start to turn to the holidays. This is a COVID year. It might be different, but that's something we're going to talk about. In Jersey City, there are 317 condos on the market, not including some of those big new buildings. There's been 32 of them in the last week and 144 in the last 30 days. So that means there's about 170 plus that have come on, that have been sitting there for more than 30 days. Under contracts in the last 30 days, 62, and the days on market is 46. So almost 2 weeks longer than Hoboken on those under contract. There were 46 sold in the last 30 days, and the discount of 2.1% is identical across the board of both of them. As I predicted before, that Jersey City was a little bit behind Hoboken, so now they're picking up, and you can see that in the numbers. Again, my biggest concern here is that, a little bit about me is that when it gets cold outside, below 50 degrees, I start to put my gloves on and my winter hat, keep my ears warm. Winter's coming. I'm going to get my gloves out probably in the next couple of weeks. And, right now, between Jersey City and Hoboken, you have almost 700 condos on the market. Right now, you're looking at 5 to 6 months worth of inventory, a little over 5 months in each of those markets. And that's right now before we get to the winter break. There's going to be a lot of sellers out there that are going to be looking left and looking right and going, what do we do? You have 3 choices if you're a seller. One is you can try to rent it. Rents are down 10 or 15% or more, and try to do that in the winter time. Number 2, you can hold until spring. Maybe you haven't moved and you can ride it through. Or 3, you can discount. You can meet the market where it needs to be in order to get that home sold now, so you can move, or you can take your cash somewhere else. The really good news for sellers in this market is that when the numbers get low enough, investors start to circle. And I'm starting to see that with my investors right now. Interest rates are super low, all-time low, and now that prices are coming down, investors are going to come in and start to look at properties a little bit more diligently. So that's the market here on 10/20/2020.